Hey there, everyone. Welcome to GenXGrownUp. I'm John. I'm a GenXGrownUp. Thank you for joining us on this really cool, I think will be really cool, live stream that we are doing today. Really neat stuff we're going to talk about. The guys at Finite Reflection, game developers, reached out to us and said, hey, we have a new game that's coming out in February. Would you like to take a look at it? Hell yes, I'd like to take a look at it. So we're going to take a look at that today, right now. It's a new game called Containment. You can't get it yet, but you can put it on your wish list, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. While we're waiting on everybody to show up, hey, I see George is here. Hey, George, welcome to the stream. Talk a little bit about GenXGrownUp, who we are, what we do, and what we're doing here on YouTube and everywhere else. GenXGrownUp consists of three guys. It is myself, I'm John, George, and Mo, all good friends. We are all Generation Xers who grew up in the late 70s and early 80s. And there are the things that we loved growing up that we found that as we got older, we didn't stop loving. We just acquired the ability to go out and get those things maybe we didn't have or remembered having as kids. Our our motto is that you have to grow older, but you don't have to grow up. So what we do is we create media and videos and podcasts and things like that around and about the things that we love and loved growing up as kids, or the things we love now that are influenced by those things. Hey, MC Murr has joined us. Hey, Murr, welcome. How's it going? And Mike has joined us. Hey, guys, he says, absolutely. Welcome to the show. I'm very excited about what we're doing here today. It's neat for us. It's neat for Finite Reflection, and I'm really excited about it. So as I mentioned, keep in mind, there's a ticker across the bottom of the screen there that you can see that talks about how you can find us. We have a website you can go to, GenXGrownUp.com, which you see right there. We have a YouTube page that you're probably already on, so you can know about that. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love for you to subscribe and join us for all the future fun. Hey, Lukester is here. He was here before the show. How's your day going? Mine's going great and only getting better. I'm excited to show you this game. So in addition to the website, I also want to make sure I point out that we have a podcast that we do every Thursday where we talk about the things I just discussed, the things we loved growing up and the things that we love now based on the things growing up that have inspired. We have a new episode that drops every Thursday. A new one dropped just 2 days ago where we talked about a lot of great topics. And you can subscribe to us and listen to our podcast anywhere that you go. Here's the new show right here. I queued it up a little bit. Oh, I don't hear any sound. That's unfortunate. Ooh, I don't hear any sound. That could be bad. We'll see if sound continues later. I know that I have my sound. We'll see if the capture is there. Let me try real quick. Good old OBS. Yeah, Mike says he loves the podcast. The podcast is great. Thank you so much, Mike. And we love guys that listen to the show. So listen. If we don't have any desktop sound, we're gonna work right through it. Let me just see. OBS likes to do that to me periodically. We're not gonna stop it because that'll stop the stream. Just take a quick peek here and see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna come down here. We're gonna turn off that. Yep, there we go. Let's kill Chrome. Maybe we'll get some sound. We'll see how it goes. OBS likes to mess with us periodically. That's fine. Anyway, so. We are a couple minutes in. Everybody's had a chance to visit and join us. So let's get right into talking about what we're talking about today, which is an unreleased game called Containment by Finite Reflection. This is a really cool game. I've had a chance to play it some. And it's a puzzle game. It's a strategy game. It comes out in February. The guys at Finite Reflections reached out to us, as I said. That is Kartik and Eric, the two lead developers. And they said, hey, we got this game. Why don't you take a peek? And we're going to do that right now. Let's take a look at the guys, though, that brought the game to us. So we have Kartik, Eric, Zachary, and Garrett. All really nice guys. We actually met them. Hey, look, Finite Reflection is in the chat. How's it going, guys? He just jumped in. I'm having a little difficulty with audio, so pardon me if we don't get a lot of sound. Luckily, this game, though, it sounds great. I might just crank up the audio on the TV so you can hear the sound if we don't have sound coming through it. So this, as Finite Reflection is here in the chat, if you have any questions about the game or anything else we talk about, then by all means, you can ask them and they will answer. So Kartik is right here in the chat. So as I mentioned, we first met the guys of Finite Reflection when George and I went to the South Florida Game Room Expo back in 2017. And they were showing off a really cool game called Twin Cop. Now, Twin Cop is this really cool... How do you describe it? Twin Cop is this game where it's more collaborative than anything you have ever seen. Because the concept is that these two cops were injured in the line of duty, and the two halves of them are sewn together and to form one twin cop. And each player controls half of the cop. One guy controls one arm, one guy controls the other arm, and you have to collaboratively work together to accomplish your goals. Let's take a look at Twin Cop right quick. Again, if we don't have great sound, I'm going to turn up the TV so you can hear it.
Twin Cop. 2 players, 1 cop. Work together to blast bad guys and crumble cheeseheads. One aims the left arm, one aims the right arm. Both control the feet. Synchronize your movements to heal and unleash Twin Sanity.
Whoa! Whoa! Twin Sanity!
Twin Cop.
So Twin Cop is definitely coming. Really neat game. George and I had a chance to play it, as I mentioned, at the Game Room Expo in Atlanta last year. And this is some footage of us playing it there. Now I want to get to the meat of the discussion of this stream. Twin Cop is still coming in the future. We can't wait to play it. But what Finite Reflection said is, hey guys, we enjoy working with you, and we liked your engagement over Twin Cop. We have this cool new game. Would you like to check it out? And that's what we're going to do here right now. So this is Containment. Yeah, so as I mentioned, we're lacking a little bit of sound, so I'm just going to crank up the TV so you can hear it through my my microphone there. I apologize for desktop audio not working, so hopefully you can pick some of that up. Mer says, look pretty cool, and it is. So, Containment, I have played a little bit of it. I didn't want to spoil it for myself, but I played a little bit because it's a puzzle game and you need to understand how it works. So I thought, well, I better kind of get myself accustomed to what the game is. But we're going to walk through the tutorial and see what the game is about. I think you're going to enjoy it. If you're a Gen X grown-up or you enjoy playing games or puzzle games, this is a lot of polish on this game. I'm a stickler for polish on games. You know, you can throw out games and go, yeah, there you go. It's $5, it's $10, or whatever. We threw something together. The Finite Reflection team, they clearly have an eye for detail, and they pay a lot of attention to what they're doing, and little neat little touches that I think you're going to appreciate. So we're going to jump right into play. I'm going to play the tutorial because we have to. Everything is laid out on kind of this hexagonal grid. George says, yeah, Twin Cop will bring back the old days of yelling at your gaming partner. Boy, did it. George and I played that game together, and we were, I mean, it was trash talk to your buddy in all the best ways. So let's take a look. Tutorial. What's happening? You got to learn to walk before you can run. Follow the instructions and always cover your mouth when you sneeze. Okay. These levels will hold your hand, help you understand the core mechanics. They sure will. No leaderboards for this level. Thank you. Hey, Phil is in the chat. How's it going, Phil? He says no such thing as bad buddy trash talk. Yeah, spoken like a card player, Phil. Welcome to Containment. Your objective is to contain the growth of bacteria like this one here. Note the murderous eyes and bacteria health. Click on the hexagons to administer antibiotics till the board is clear. Got it. Got it? I've got it. Here's our little grid. Please wait. Please wait. Here's our little bacteria. Oh, cute. All right. All right. Here's what I've learned so far. The bacteria have a power of 20 right now. I have 10 dosages. A dosage, I think, is my ability to click and weaken the bacteria. My ultimate goal is to eliminate the bacteria. If you hover over the grid, you can see which cells antibiotics will affect. Got it. I love this look at the little detail there. It's very clear what you're doing. You can see the grid. I can see that I need to click on the left mouse. So I can click on, if I click in this area, every bacteria that's in this range of red will get weakened by 1. And I've lost 1 dose. Okay, fair enough. And these guys I can click, and they'll weaken. All right, at any point you can stop and say end your turn, and you will gain +8 research. So I'm going to end my turn. Now the bacteria take their turn. And speaking of which, I killed everyone. That was super easy. Continue the tutorial, by all means. Bacteria cannot survive on their own. Aim wisely. Alright, bacteria strength of 15, and they're spread across the board there. All bacteria lose 1 health per turn. Press end, turn, and see. Remember, says we used to scream at each other playing Super Off-Road. Yeah. Yeah, Phil said it, there's no bad trash talk. So all bacteria lose 1 health. So you see all the bacteria here, they each have 1 health now. So if I do nothing, at the beginning of their turn, they will all lose 1 life. Okay, so let's take a look. That was too easy. That's a tutorial. Merces after the trash talk, they ended up boxing outside. Continue tutorial. Having trouble getting all 3 stars? Of course not. We're professionals. You might. Ooh, that's some stronger bacteria. Isolated bacteria will die the next turn. So I mentioned in that mid-screen that bacteria can't survive on their own. So try to isolate all the bacteria in 1 turn. So here's the trick. So I know that if I can get them down to 1 life, 1 health. All right, so this guy's down to 1. That means he'll be isolated at the beginning of the next turn. And if I bring this group down to 1, then I'll have 1 here. So effectively, when all these 1s disappear, all these isolated guys will be on their own. Now here's the thing, you get points for how many dosages you have left over and how strong the bacterium are when you destroy them. So let's take a shot, let's see if I did this right. First of all, the 1s should die, and everybody else should lose 1 life, 1 power. There's the 1s. Dead, 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 dead. Oh, that's points. Success. Get it? Easy enough. All right. We're professionals. Now we know what we're doing. Let me know in the chat. Can you pick up on a little bit of the game sound? You know, I regret that the OBS decided to not let me hear the desktop audio. So if you can hear a little bit of the game sound. George says, "Crap, this game requires maths. I'm dead." It helps you a little, George. So hang in there. I think you'll be okay. Tutorial on stars. Sound is good. You can pick it up. Yeah, I'll try to crank it up a little bit so you can hear it. It's just some really kind of ambiance music and some popping noises. And I wish it was direct, but we'll be able to hear it. Stars are an indication of how well you contain the growth of the bacteria. Possible tactics. Don't get bonus points for completing levels quickly. You get bonus points for killing the bacteria when they're strong. Every dosage you end up gives you extra 100 points. And isolating bacteria gives you bonus points based on the power of the bacteria. So the stronger they are, as I mentioned. Phil says a take on the game of life. Phil, I think the game of life is to live, and I think this one is to kill everything. Okay. Just a thought. Alright. Level 1 bacteria will die next round. Don't waste a dosage on them. Of course. Now we're tracking your score. You gain 10 points per damage dealt. A bigger playfield, for starters. George said it reminds him of Pandemic a little bit. I haven't played Pandemic, but I know some people that do, and I can see the influence. Yeah. Press end turn to let the bacteria grow. Letting them grow is key to achieving a high score. Alright, so they're suggesting that I have 3 turns left. They're suggesting I just end my turn, so I will and let them all grow. So I know that, so they're going to all lose 1 health, but any bacteria that are touching are going to grow. Oh, and we have a little meter on the corner over here, as you can see, that are going to dictate... I don't know if you see my mouse. That's probably crucial. Let me make sure you can see my mouse. Capture cursor. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's probably better to see my mouse, right? So we're going to end our turn. Phil says Google Conway's Game of Life. Just assume the reference is pertinent to the stream instead. Okay, fair enough. We'll check that out. Woo! Yeah, they got healthy. Look at 10 in the middle. You earn double points for every bacteria you isolate. Don't isolate too many. Don't isolate too many. They're saying don't isolate too many at once. Give yourself an opportunity. Look how strong the bacteria got here. 108. All right, so we need to space this out a little bit. Got it. Thank you. So let's see. So probably weaken some 2s to 1s is smart, but these guys are going to be clustered. Can they get stronger than 10? I don't know. Let's weaken these 2s. The star system reminds me a little bit of kind of the mechanism of most like mobile games, where the goal is to you can pass a level, but did you pass it well enough, right? Yeah, Kardik jumped in here. Finite Reflection says some of the game design was definitely inspired by Conway's Game of Life. Good eye. Ah, Phil! You're my man! All right. New to the GenXGrownUp research crew, Phil Patterson. Thanks, Phil. Let's see. I can let the 4s get stronger. The 2s, they could both die. There's a lot to... You kind of have to... You have to scour the board. This is a nice, like sit back, relax, have a little drink, think about the game. It's not super fast-paced, which I enjoy. I know my wife would really like this kind of game. She hates games that drive you to, move, go. So this is a kind of a little more slow-paced game. I would say slow-paced. The pace is your own pace, right? Smash JT is in the stream. Smash, thank you for joining the stream. I know that you had daddy duty today. You didn't have to join the stream today. I really appreciate it. Listen, Smash JT, what an amazing creator. In the wake of YP-Mageddon or Apocalypse that we're calling this, YouTube is making some huge changes to the YouTube Partner Program. Smash JT, while not directly affected by this, he has been reaching out to help some of the smaller up-and-coming creators like yours truly. He featured us on his show a few nights ago on a live stream, and it helped us tremendously. I think we got 10 or 15 subscribers out of that, not to mention some visibility, and what a great guy. If you are not watching Smash JT, what is wrong with you? If you like the things we like, gaming, retro gaming, just having a good time with all matter of electronic gizmos and gadgetry, head over to Smash JT's and subscribe to him, please, by all means. You won't regret it. And really a friend to the small YouTuber like ourselves, too. So supporting him supports us. We'd appreciate it. Okay, where was I? So who am I going to leave behind? I'm worried living too many things together. On with the game, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna isolate this 5. All right, let's throw caution to the wind and give it a shot. End research. Finite says no co-op mode for this game. Sorry, but you can compare high scores. So leaderboards online. All the ones are going. Oh no, there's a lot of stuff touching. Oh, isolated goes. Well, I feel like I just started over. All right, let's see. So I have one more turn. I think it's... I played before. I think it's this one and one more, actually. Let's see. Let's isolate some stuff over here. I'm concerned about that. I have 34 dosages. All right, that'll isolate both of those 4s. I'm worried about that 3 and that... There we go. Oh, let some survive to boost your score. Got it. Got it. Kardik, I will let some survive. MC Murray, yeah, Smash is in his house. Indeed. Well, I say his house like an old man, don't I? I can't say it properly. I should probably get rid of that 4 and 5 a little bit. I know I should leave some. So Kardik and Eric are watching the stream going, don't kill them all, let them survive. I know, I get it. I don't know if they get stronger than 10. I'm going to let that 10 live, because I know that's big money, right? Big money, no whammies. Let's weaken these guys over here so they don't get too strong. And... Murr's birthday shopping for his daughter. Happy birthday to Molly. Murr, congratulations on a lovely little girl. That's not your banana, butthole. Search on Murr's back catalog, you'll know what that's about. Let's see. I'm worried. Okay, I don't want to kill the 2. Those will die, those will die. All right, here we go. Boom, let's try it. This is kind of Stratego-y, right? Like you put all your pieces in place and then see what happens. Probably Stratego is not what I'm thinking of, but you get the idea. Oh, God! Okay, well, it's time to end this. Try to save some dosages before hitting the end because I get extra 100 points. Yep. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so if I kill all of those, the 4 isolates, you kind of have to work your way around the... I'm not dead, George. I'm not dead. Look, I have 40. I could just kill everything on the screen right now. Oh, goodness. Let's see. All right, I've taken care of that. If I turn that 2 into a 1, that takes care of all of those. That takes care of the 5. That takes care of that one. It's really methodical. You work your way around. I gotta get rid of both of those. George said this looks like a Filipino hospital. Are you talking about all the bacteria and their strength, or how many dosages you have to take? Or George just came back from a vacation where he had to spend some time in the hospital due to a little medical emergency, so he should know what a Filipino hospital looks like. All right, working my way back down. Kill the 2s. That'll take care of... Oh, I've got to ditch that to isolate that 3. I can't let anything survive this round. So if I'm not careful... I mean, I could just blow everything up. But, I mean, as Eric and Kartik will tell you, if I do that, what have I accomplished? I've got no score. And I'm trying to get 3 stars because I don't want anybody to laugh at me. Okay, that'll blow that 2 out. I should probably weaken some of those. Hey, Agile is here. Hey, Agile, thanks for joining the stream. Good to have you here. Let's weaken that 2. So isolate... Oh, there's a mess up here. All right, I think I've done it. Isolate, isolate. This is very methodical, but I like that about it. I think I've done it. You ready? Let's see. First we get the -1s. Hey, Mo is here. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. How we do? They're all isolated. Money, 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 money. And I got achievement. Boom, boom. 3 stars. Who's a pro? That's pretty neat. Level select. Woo! That's cool. All right, we're going to play some more in a minute. Let's talk back some more about Containment. Isn't that neat, Smash? That's pretty cool. Modern Day Family Man. Hey, thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate it. I haven't seen you in a live stream before, and I am just... Every time I see a new face here watching, I'm honored and flattered and just so grateful. Our goal at GenXGrownUp is about doing things that we are passionate about. MC Murr, who's in the chat, he will tell you that... YouTubers will tell you that, you know, here are the things you can do to attract a crowd. You know, use clickbait, use evocative, suggestive thumbnails, and you'll get clicks, and you'll get subscribers. But we believe that you won't get the clicks and subscribers that you want. They're going to watch your content. So we're into doing things that we love, and we find someone new that joins us, like Modern Day Family Man, who just recently joined. I think he's a new subscriber from the stream the other night, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon me if I'm wrong. It's just great to see you here. Yeah, so Smash JT, thanks for asking. He says, what's the story behind you playing this? I talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the stream, and I'm going to recap right now. Finite Reflection, some great developers that George and I met while we were visiting the South Florida Game Room Expo in Atlanta in 2017. While we were there, they were showing off their game Twin Cop that we showed the trailer for a minute ago. Twin Cop is this amazing co-op game. And we've been on their radar. We tweet with them. We talk with them a bit. We're anxious for Twin Cop to come out because it's this huge screw your neighbor, cooperate with your neighbor, yell at your buddy, side-by-side co-op game. And so they reached out to us and said, hey, John, Twin Cop's not out. Don't get excited. But we've released this new Containment game. I think they said it's just for funsies. It's a lot of polish for a just for funsies game. It's coming out in February on Steam, and they said, would you like to take a look at this game? Well, not only would I like to take a look at it, I would like to help people find out about Finite Reflection and the guys and what they're doing there. Listen, they're a small development house. I mean, did you know who Finite Reflection was before you came to this live stream? Probably not. Did you know what GenXGrownUp was before you found us in this live stream? Probably not. The point is helping each other. We're both working to come up in our respective fields and our respective kind of milieus, if you will. And they're a great bunch of guys. I enjoyed meeting them. We've met them in person, and they said, we like kind of your vibe. You like our vibe. Would you like to take a look at this Containment? Not only would I like to look at it, I like to show it off to as many people as I can. We now have 11 people watching. That hopefully is 11 more people who are going to purchase Containment and support Finite Reflection. So Containment. I'll also mention, Finite Reflection is doing zero to coerce me to tell you to like this game or to hate this game. Zero to ask me to do this live stream. We want to do the live stream because we like the guys at Finite Reflection. So, full disclosure, this is us showing off a game that we like, not us shilling. 0 pennies, 0 nickels. This is just friends helping friends. Smash. Yeah, no worries if you missed the beginning. That's okay. I missed the beginning too. I just woke up. So here's Containment on their website. Now you've seen it. Here's the trailer. You don't have to watch the trailer because we are playing it. It's a small, minimalist strategy simulation game where you try to maintain the growth of bacteria. The core gameplay is easy to pick up, fair enough, challenging to master. We're going to try another level here in a minute. It can be accomplished in one sitting, but has leaderboards and challenging goals to accomplish that might take longer. Fair enough. Rules for the gameplay, we're learning that as we go. Cute visuals, okay, I'll give you that. The murderous eyes did it for me. Easy to learn, challenging to master. Comprehensive, yeah, the tutorials there, absolutely. Yeah, Finite Reflection, really cool. Let's jump back in and let's do some more. Let's take a look at another level. Beginner bugs. No more hand-holding, thanks. Oh ho ho, who has the high score? Game hasn't released. It's on. I'm taking the high score. No more hand-holding. Figure out how to clear this board of bugs before they overcome you. Bacteria start with 50 power, gain 15 per turn. You gain 3 dosages and need 10 research per level. 10 research per level. I'm not sure I understand that yet, but we'll figure it out. Phil, collect all the Steam games? Listen, I'm bad enough with Steam games. I'll try to collect them all. Mike says GXG for the win! Alright, the board's getting bigger. So, yeah, Kartik, you're not helping me out here. Alright, 5 turns. Okay. Antibiotic power. Oh, so you can up in levels. So this is the first time I've gone beyond the tutorial. Again, I wanted to discover this with you. Agile says you can do this. Okay. Kartik, get your high score on the line. Watch out. So I want to let them live a little, but not too much. So I'm developing a new strategy where I guess I want small clusters to survive. Mur says it's pretty in-depth. But it's also super simple, right? Oh, Smash has a question. I'm sorry. How do you like the game so far? Honest opinion, thoughts? Absolutely. My honest opinion, I love the polish of this game. It's a puzzler right up my alley. I talk on the latest podcast about the thing that makes me continue to play a game is the mechanic easy to understand because I'm old and other responsibilities, and if it takes, hours to dig into that, then, do I have the time to kind of dive in? Well, as a Gen Xer, you have to do adulting all the time. I really love that I can walk away from this. I can step away, do something, come back. It's right where I left it, and I can be methodical about it. And I can multitask this game. I can see this being the thing I put in the corner during a conference call, and I'm really enjoying it. I'll probably turn the music down, or they'll say, "What the hell is that music?" But I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I got a free key from Finite Reflection. I don't know what the end price is going to be, but I can see myself buying this if it's not crazy. So honestly, so far my impression is very positive. If I gave it a rating right now today, I'd give it like a 4 tokens out of 5 based on what I've done so far. But keep in mind, I'm just now getting into the meat of the game, so we'll see how that goes. All right. Yeah. Agile says we'll make a great phone game. I mentioned that the scoring system, the stars, remind me a little bit of the phone game. It'd be tricky how you do the hover with your finger without actually clicking, maybe a double click or something. So, whoa. Finite says the game will be less than $2? Wow. I mean, at minimum, this is a $5 game. I mean, it's... I'm impressed. I mean, I think you'll get a lot of sales at $2. You'd be a fool not to get it. So, man. Yeah. Solid price, definitely. Okay, where are we going? I have to beat Finite's score here. Where are we at? I need to leave a little cluster. So let's leave this cluster up here. Let's clean out these guys in the corner. I only have 2 dosages left. Okay, that'll clear up these guys. That'll clear off everybody here is gone. And let's clear off this guy. So I think this will just leave people on the left side. All right. All the singles go away. Yeah, so left everybody on the side. Mo, you'd watch a pig... What? Inside poker joke. Sorry. Mercer, since we got a new PC, we're steaming like a fresh dog turd in February. You have such a way with words, Mer. I have only 5 dosages. Okay. This is... The difficulty is really ratcheting up here because I really have to... I don't have 40 doses to work with, right? George says Finite might consider porting this to like Android or iOS. Android first. And listen, just because you stayed on the dark side does not mean that you have to shill for iOS. They don't need your help. Hey, they're considering it, George. Go see how Steam sales go. Listen, at $2, Steam sales, they ought to go gangbusters. There's no reason not to pick this game up. Let us see. Okay. I need to tidy up this side of the board. Let's see. I should isolate rather than kill, I guess. Let's do this. 3 dosages. Oh, you're killing me. Are you guys talking about dog turds still? I'm glad I'm not looking at the chat. All right, guys in the corner there. What do I need to tidy up? That'll leave these guys together. I'm going to let that 4 grow. And let's weaken that guy. I'm going to save a dosage. Save some points. Let's see how we do. Oh, the 2 together. All right. So if I end my turn now, I get extra research. Based on dosages and research. And oh, it increases the antibiotic power. This is... Listen, Kartik, this is getting deeper and deeper. Way deeper than I understood that it was going to be. I don't mean that negatively. I mean, that's cool. I didn't know that, okay, there's going to be strength of your antibiotic. So, this is a risk-reward thing. Do I save my doses to give myself more research? Or do I try to contain... I got 3 turns left. Alright, I'm going to kill this. I think I just clicked in the wrong spot. I wish I had an undo function. I think my mouse just slipped and I added a dose out in the ether. Okay, that'll clean up this side of the board. That'll kill that. Alright, I'm going to save. That's plus 4 research. I'm trying to get to 10. Let's see how we do. Dead. Stuck on the left side of the board. They'll just pop up anywhere. They don't even have to pop up nearby. That's evil. So if I keep 5, I'll increase my research. I'm intrigued to find out what that does. Okay, so I'm going to do 1 here. And I need to weaken this. Just trying to keep them clustered to the side. I have 2 turns left. Alright, that's enough to get the next level. Let's find out what happens. George says a confirm might be nice, but not having it makes you pay attention. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Hopefully not everybody is reading a chat while they're doing this, but I said I might multitask while I play this game, so... let's see. So how is my dosage stronger? Does that mean it'll knock more points off? My antibiotic power is 2 now. What does that mean to me? Alright, I should weaken these guys in the corner. That's 1. Smash says, I worry that new games will be lost to the abyss of Steam onslaught with game release. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Listen, if I was bigger, I would still highlight this because I think it's cool. I can only reach who I can reach. But you're right. You know, if they don't get the if they don't get attention from someone, and all I can do is do my part, right? Don't you know? Yeah. There's. Listen. Think about what caused the 1983 video game crash in the United States. Shovelware. Everybody and his uncle and his brother and his cousin's dog was releasing stuff for the Atari 2600. And that crap was just dumped onto the market, and people had no faith in the video game market. Now, I think we're strong enough now that, you know, shovelware is not going to kill the market, but it's going to kill a smaller game that can't get attention if it's not a AAA title produced by a cast of thousands out of Sunnyvale, California or Montreal, right? So, yeah, we definitely need to see this highlighted. And games by teams like this, small teams of guys like Finite Reflection, who are top-notch dudes who are doing the... It's why we do the YouTube channel that we do. It's because we're passionate about it. This is not a money grab. Look, they built this for $2. $2 is all they're asking for their blood, sweat, and tears. They could have done much worse and asked $10 for it, and people would have been suckered in. Instead, they said, let me give you more than your money's worth. I mean, this is way more than a $2 thing. I pay $2 to take ads off utilities on my phone. I mean, this is a no-brainer, right? So, anyway, that's my 2 cents for what it's worth. Okay, oh, wow! Okay, my antibiotic is way stronger. It has a 2, so it packs a power of 2 instead of 1. I didn't get that from the tutorial, but I get it now. That's way stronger. So, alright, so I could kill things with a single punch here, but I have more turns. I'm gonna use 2 more. One here, and 1 there. That'll just leave this little cluster. I'm gonna save all this research. So last turn. This is my last turn. My score is nowhere near Cardix. I got an achievement. Lonely, Lonely Islands. 8 dosages to tidy up. Alright. So I've got to weaken this guy. I've got to spend... Oh, I should have done it down here. Dang it! Okay. Well, got to do it now. Alright, he's dead. I need to weaken these. Those will all die. And I need to weaken these. Oh. I'm going to have to spend 2 of them. Alright. 1 here. That'll isolate that. And then 1 here. That should be enough. They're all isolated already. Everything's dying. Here we go. Come on. Bacteria. Here we go. Dead, 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 dead. Dead, dead, dead. Success! Alright, I got 3 stars. Plus, I'm nowhere... Okay. I'm nowhere near the high score. Alright, how do I look at the leaderboard? Mo says back in the day, a small dev shop couldn't get a new game published at all. Well, I mean, that's true. I mean, with the advent, like with all the ones the stars are crying. They're so happy for me. Alright, so back in the day, a small dev shop like Finite couldn't get anything published. With the advent of, what was it, the marketplace on Xbox, that was really kind of, I think, what blew up the ability for small developers to get their games out there. I mean, you could always be a small dev, but there wasn't always a platform for you. And since then, it's gotten better with social media and the ability to promote yourself. But okay, so level select. I want to see. I want to see the leaderboards. Can I just see that? I don't want to play it. I want to see leaderboards. Can I just look? Oh, here they are. Number 4. Okay. So, Kartik, you only, like, doubled my score. I don't know what the big deal is. It's respectable. Yeah, it's okay. I beat Eric's score, so, there's that. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Let's take a little breather here and talk a little bit about... We're at the halfway point of the stream. As I like to do, I like to do some shameless self-promotion. Now, since we are not having much success with the audio from the desktop, I'm going to not play the videos that I normally play, just because you probably won't be able to hear them anyway. So there is that. But I do want to talk about who GenXGrownUp is, who we are, what we do, why we're doing what we do. GenXGrownUp, we are a group of guys. It's myself, George, and Mo, with some some folks that also contribute once in a while. Mike is in the stream. He does some unboxings for us once in a while. We are guys that grew up in the 70s, 80s. We love the stuff from that era we grew up, and we love the things that we do now that are influenced by our love from that. George loved playing with remote control vehicles when he was a kid. That evolved into playing with drones today. He does a lot of drone content. We enjoyed comic books, so we do comic book coverage. We loved playing arcade games, especially retro games. Then that led into a love of modern games. Smash is like, love the energy. I'll try to be a little more subdued. It'll help you at all. So... Thank you. I'm kidding. Obviously, thank you for the compliment, but there's no way that I know how to be other than excited about the stuff that I'm doing. We love generating this content. That's my point. We grew up, love this stuff. We're great friends, and we love doing more of this stuff. Phil says, Bigger Pond having #1 score in all the games on your cabinet. Phil's referring to my arcade cabinet where I've got the #1 score on most all my games except Robotron. Thank you, Mo. So what do? As I mentioned, we have a YouTube channel that you're watching now. Thank you very much. I'll point out that today we are live streaming and diversifying. We're also on Twitch and Mixer. I just learned what Mixer was 3 days ago. We're multicasting on Mixer. But YouTube is our primary source. As Smash JT coined the YPP apocalypse that YouTube is sending out the ban hammer and saying, hey, are you a new and upcoming monetized site? Well, tough! You're now no longer going to get any of the love. And I don't know what that's going to mean to us. You know, would we love to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours in the next 30 days? Sure. Is that going to happen? No. Because we're going to keep doing what we do and what we love and hope we can attract the attention of people that love what we love, and they'll come back again and again. So maybe in a year or so, we'll get up over that next hump. You know, we can get to that point. That's where I want to be, right? Anyway, the website is where you can find all of our stuff, GenXGrownUp.com. You can find all of our video content, all of our podcast or audio content, plus stuff that is neither. Sometimes we just do articles, editorials, things like that. That's all here. I mentioned before we have a podcast, the GenXGrownUp podcast. What is that? We talk about the things that we're talking about now. Every 2 weeks we do a show where we talk about what we've been playing, what we've been doing, what toys we've been enjoying. And every other week we do a backtrack where we talk about a specific topic. You know, what do I mean by that? We did a backtrack about rotary phones. Remembering back. We did a backtrack about the introduction of VHS. We did a backtrack about breakfast cereals. What we remember, the things we remember fondly. In the intervening episodes, what's going on? We saw Justice League. We saw a game we were playing. The Runaways, Plex, Castle Wolfenstein, all those things. We would love you to join us on the podcast and go to iTunes and give us a review. All that stuff would be cool. George asked what backtrack is coming up next. Good question. I was going to mention that, or I thought to. I would have forgotten if you had not reminded me. And that is our next backtrack is how did you kill time on those long car rides as a kid before you had Game Boy or you had Nintendo Switch or you had Nintendo Switch Mini or you had the cardboard boxes you could mold into Nintendo toys. This was how you killed time fighting with your brothers or playing those invisible ink games. We look back and reminisce about a single topic, and that's what's in our podcast. We also have a social media presence, and we have for a long time. I know that Smash is, he's always reminding us, hey, you should make sure you get your name out there, and God, we try. We have a Facebook page you can find us at, GenXGrownUp, easy to find us. We have a Twitter. What's our Twitter handle? At GenXGrownUp, you can find us there. YouTube channel, of course. So we would love to have you join us in any one of these. Now, we don't expect everybody to follow us on all of these, but the thing we encourage people and ask them to do is we love people that love the stuff that we love and watching. Hey, we gained a subscriber since we started the live stream. Yes, thank you very much. I haven't got the tool, the badass tool that pops up and says who it was. So whoever it is, thank you very much. Corey, join the stream. Hey, good to see you, Corey. Corey is the namesake of our gauge by which we measure whether a game is worth the money. It gauges how many Corys it's worth. In the podcast, we talk about the fact that Corey won't buy a game unless it's an hour's worth for every dollar he gets. So if he gets 10 hours, it's worth $10. If it's over or under that scale, that's how we gauge it. How many Corys is it worth, right? So what was I saying? Yes, we gained a subscriber. Thank you so much. The thing we ask people is we love that you love what we love and that you're hanging out and watching with us. The thing that really makes the difference, though, is if you will please try to share that out. Get the word out. Smash JT, as I mentioned, blew us up the other day and we gained 10% on top of our subscriber base just because he took the time to say, hey guys, take a look at this dude. And he was very complimentary. Couldn't thank him enough. It really takes you sharing it with people. You've got to get outside of our bubble. Listen, everybody in our bubble is sick of hearing us talk about Gen X GrownUp. It is our part-time job and full-time hobby, and we talk about it and do it all the time because we're passionate about it. But unless those people then share it with their bubbles of friends and helps kind of infect more people that don't know about us or that we wouldn't reach normally, that's how we get that out there. We love and will continue to do what we love doing, and we're not then going to change that. Ooh, hey, that worked. Justin Cook's a new subscriber. It worked. The pop-up worked. Thank you, Justin. Welcome to Gen X GrownUp. That's another new subscriber. I can't believe the thing worked. I'm just stoked about that. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the game now. I've talked about us fine, so I don't have the desktop audio. I will real quickly show you that if you will subscribe, like Justin did, you can see cool things like this.
No life, no fun. Don't you know that you're a grown-up? No games, no puns. Not allowed if you're a grown-up. No more watching shows till sunrise. Unacceptable for grown-ups. Your dinner cannot just be french fries. Basically, life sucks as a grown-up.
What's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book When. I am a Gen X grown-up. I'm from Gen X. I'm a grown-up. Let's just mash the two together. Gen X grown-up, everybody.
How about that? Ming Chen. He's a Gen X grown-up. So are we. Let's jump back into the game. Yeah, George says audio is working. Yep, I did. I showed the commercials. I did it. Thank you. We're not getting desktop audio, so on the game, so I've got to get that coming across. All right, tutorial for research. It's getting bigger. Oh man, I can't wait. Listen, if this goes more than an hour, so be it. I want to see what else is in this game. Researching lets you increase the power of your... So I kind of figured that out a minute ago, didn't I? Accidentally. So listen, Finite, I was just saying, I was criticizing that I didn't understand the research, but you're doing it here, so my apologies. You're kind of giving me a taste to figure out on my own, and now when I got here, it made me feel smarter because I'd already figured out how the research worked. So, every time you don't use a dosage, you gain research. Okay, yeah, so I think we kind of did this. I think we could blaze through this one because we understand the research, right? Bloop. All right. Yep, so it's 0 of 2 research. Got it. No leaderboards, George, because this is the tutorial level. Tutorial level, so no leaderboards on the tutorial. That's why. Yeah, I kind of zipped past it. My apologies. So I'm just going to let them grow. So my research should grow. Yep. Smash says, my daughter just woke up and I got to go to lunch. Hey, Smash, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Thanks again for all that you're doing for the small YouTubers. We really appreciate that. And we'll be watching your Smash has a live stream he is doing Monday, 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern, where he's going to talk about how to promote your channel. Even if you don't subscribe, which you should go check out his live stream. It's going to be Monday, this coming Monday, 1:30, 4:30, right? So we'll see you there, Smash. Thanks for visiting. Okay, you need to deal more damage to win. Every dosage you don't spend can be used for research. Got it. All right, so I need to weaken some guys. That'll isolate these guys. I only have a couple dosages. That'll isolate all of those. All right, let's see how that did. Oh, there's a lot of growth. I have 3 dosages left. How many turns do I have left? I feel like I'm hurting. Oh, I have no turns. This is tutorial, so there's no turns. Got it. Okay, I get it. I'm going to jump into a level because I want to beat somebody's high score. I understand how that works. Smash, absolutely. I already wrote about 4 pages of notes on the live stream that's coming. Yeah, we'll see you there. Thanks for stopping by. Much, much appreciated. I appreciate it. All right. Let's go to this level with research. Here we go. Key to survival's research. Good lord. 14,000? Okay. You'll need to research as much as possible to survive. Bacteria will begin with 100 power and gain 40. I get 10 dosages. Okay. You're putting on the screws. Putting on the screws, Kartik. You and Eric are evil geniuses. Let's see here. Oh, this is a restart button for when you screw up. Thanks. Man! Alright. I'm still curious if anything can get over a 10 in power. I haven't seen that. I need to... I'll leave them alone and see. I think 10 might be the max. That's my theory. So I'm just going to try to weaken around the corners. Maybe I can get rid of... I can't really get rid of those. I'll get rid of the corner one. I feel like you should chew away with the corners because it's easier to get a cluster weakened than it is to get a big group weakened. That'll kill that corner. George is singing the Jaws theme. Dun it, dun it. Yep. Here's some 2s I can weaken and isolate a bunch of guys there and here. All right. I'm going to try to save. I'm trying to gain research. Mike says it's like Monopoly. If you can't win, be the banker. All right, all the 1s are dying. Everything else is losing a power. There's the isolated ones. All right. 16 dosages. If I can save 4, I'll up the power. This is... Listen, you should know by now, if you've been watching since the beginning, if this is the kind of game for you or not. If it is, $2? Are you kidding me? In the description of the video down below on YouTube is a link to the Steam page for Containment, and put it on your wish list so you know when it comes out. I want to buy it, but I already have a key. I want to support Finite. You should too. If this is a game that you like, look at the polish of this. Look at the murderous eyes on little blinking bacteria. Bacteria? It's. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. And again, no solicitation. That's just straight up me playing it going, this looks neat. I gotta weaken these guys. Man, they're so strong. Okay, let's weaken those. That'll get rid of the corners. What else can I weaken? Did Finite say when it will release? It's if you see up in the top of the stream up there, it's February 2018. Sometime in February. So yeah, I'm in trouble. I gotta weaken some more of these guys. They're gonna kill me. That cluster there is tough. Dang. All right, let's weaken these. The difficulty has ramped up. Listen, so with Corey's, right? How many games? What's the worth of a game? $1 per hour, right? I've already gotten. Listen, let's say I paid $10 for it. I'm almost got my Corey's worth out of this game just in the playing a little bit and doing the live stream. And at $2, can you get 2 hours out of this game? God, yes. It's well worth it. I need to... okay. That is a mess. Finite says we're releasing early February. Is that February 1st? 10th? 15th? We won't hold you to it. Okay, I gotta save some dosages or I won't get research. Oh no, I needed 6 for more research. Dang it! I saved only 4 or 5. I still need to save 1. Alright, so weaken them a bit, but they're gonna gain a ton more. I like the chart. The chart to show you how you've done as they go up and down. That's kind of cool. Good lord. Okay. If I'd saved 1 more, I'd have that double power. That's the key. I wonder if you shouldn't... Yeah, Kartik might be able to comment, but it might be a good idea to get the powerful research early so that you have more powerful dosages, huh? Yeah, Agile says, yikes. No kidding. Look at those 10s in there. That's... what a wreck. I hope it rolls over. If I save more dosages, will the next level of research increase? I almost feel like I should save my dosages and not play much this turn. So what do I do? I'm going to save all 13. Shoot for the fences, because this will up the power of my dosages, and the ones I spend the next level will be worth more. Yep. Okay, they got weaker, thanks. But they're going to gain like 75 power. You can also hit the restart button if you think you're losing. And he winks at me. I'm not losing. I'm just being challenged. Thanks, Cart. Let's see. Yeah, I see the big button taunting me that says, hey, you doing crappy? Start over. No, no. That's not how we roll. Okay, I'm convinced at this point 10 is the strongest they can get. Hallelujah. But I do have a power of 2, and if I can save 12, they're going to get even stronger. I'm feeling better about my chances. So, isolate. Nice. That's great. What else can I do? What else can I do? What about this corner? That's a wreck over there. A lot of dark blue there. Thank you, Agile. You're right. You know what else I love about this game is that I have time to look at the chat. Unlike when I did the Donkey Kong 2 last week and I couldn't pay attention. I was busy killing Mario. Let's see. I feel like I should weaken that 10. That's a lot to spend over here. Dang. Okay. All right. That'll kill. That's big points. An 8 and a 10. That should be good. This is a holy wreck over here. I should weaken one of those, shouldn't I? Let's weaken this cluster before they get too strong. I gotta save 12. Look at all the 10s. Oh, you're killing me. All right, I'm gonna save now because this will increase my power to 3, I think. So I have more power to weaken them. Finite says the levels are not randomized. There's a formula for how they spawn. It is non-deterministic, semi-random. Thank you for the Harvard words. The more you play, the more you'll be able to figure out the spawning patterns. Okay. It did look random. They're just kind of all over the... Jesus! Slow down! Okay. At this point, I have very little hope of ever getting to power 4, because I would have to save so much. So I think now I have to go on the offensive and weaken them in little clusters. So I've got to isolate whoever I can. So I think let's try to start isolating these by power of 3. I've got to weaken them. That's good there. I've got to weaken some of these. Looks like you need the reset button. Listen, Mike, I do not need the reset button. Okay, that's good for those. I need to weaken some more. Oh, wow. Yeah, I might need the reset button. I wish I could change the shape of my little grid and get in between them a little more, but that's how it works. Alright, I have 18 doses. You got buttons to push. I'm pushing them! I'm gerrymandering. Yes, yeah, changed the shape of my voting region. Okay, that clears out those guys. All right, I feel like I have having a shot. I have 11 doses. Yes, Phil, I know go all in is your modus operandi. I can't play that way. I'm too weak. I've isolated him. I've isolated him. I've isolated both of those. I don't want to kill all those. Oh, isolate that 10. Good. I've isolated that one. What else? What else can I do? I have 5 more doses. I'm not going to get many more. I should probably weaken what? And I'm going to do 1 more, like that. I lied. 2 more. Okay. Saving 1 whole dose. Let's see how we did. A lot of 1s. I left the top. I was trying to clear the bottom. It's my last turn. Wow. 13 doses. Last turn. Can he do it? Let's see. Well, I've got to weaken this little cluster or I'm out of luck. Good there. Gotta weaken that. Gotta weaken that. Okay. Now we have a chance. Here's the thing I'm noticing. It doesn't so much matter that you can weaken things dramatically because you can't spread out the dose. A powerful dose on a 1 is no better than a powerful dose on a 5 or 4. Yeah, you see how the score can get up with those giant numbers? All right, I've got to weaken these. Got to clear that out. Got to clear those out. I've got to waste 1 there. I have 5 doses left. I think we can do this. That's down to a 1. I've got to minimize. I have 3 doses. Oh, we might be there. We might be there. Isolated, isolated, isolated. 3, 4, isolated. The 1 will die. All the ones will die. We've got it. And save 2 doses. Boom! Who needs a reset button? Unless I've miscalculated. All isolated. Yes. Success! 10,000. Plus however much more. Did I not even make 3 stars? I thought I did well. Wow! Wow! Let's see what the leaderboard is for that one now. It's a theme. I'm 4th place is what I do. The star is sad. Well, you know, it's because his 3rd friend didn't show up, Mike. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what a comeback. Thank you, family man. Right? So I get the feeling that this is, from what Finite is saying, it looks like this is the map. And on their website, it said that, look, you could probably solve the game in, what did I say, in a few hours. But going back and getting those 3 stars, that's the trick. It's not just a matter of, you know, spreading them down with, you know, all the dosages. It's more of a, it's like, what do you hold back? That risk reward of not spending the doses to increase the power of future doses. That's tricky. So as you move along, you can go, looks like either way, and the big green one there, which we won't get to. Oh, man, but, whew, man, that's pretty cool if you ask me. Whew. Listen, Kartik, Eric, guys at Finite Reflection, what a cool game. And Zach and Garrett, you know, great job on this game. I've enjoyed playing it. Thanks for sharing it with us. And we're also looking forward to Twin Cop. If you enjoyed any of this, you should look down in the description. You can find the link to Twin Cop, and you can find the link to Containment right there. I don't know when Twin Cop comes out. Kartik, if you're in the chat, you can give us a hint. We would love to know, because we enjoyed that a lot. Mike says a very good looking game. So, yeah, we're all on board. Thanks for sharing it with us. And, yeah, I mean, I couldn't be happier with a chance to share it with our subscribers and our viewers. Hopefully it helps us out, and hopefully it helps you out even more. So thank you for joining us on the live stream. Remember, as always, you can always find us on our website at GenXGrownUp.com. You can go there and you can find our podcast. We would love for you to join in and listen. We also have a Facebook page, as I mentioned. We have a Twitter page. You can find us there. When we live stream, we're going to start to branch out to Mixer and Twitch. We're working very hard to collaborate with some of our friends like MC Murr and Captain Retro. We've gotten a lot of love from Smash JT, who was in the site earlier, and couldn't be more tickled about how things are growing with GenXGrownUp, and a chance to then to bring Finite Reflection new game Containment to you. February 18. If it's your kind of game, go get it. If it's not, keep an eye out for Twin Cop action game. You might enjoy that. Finite says it's a much bigger game. We're putting a lot more time and resources into making Twin Cop as high quality as possible. Listen, Kartik, if the polish that we're seeing on Containment is what's going into Twin Cop, then I think we're going to have nothing to worry about. It's going to be a great game. And so I get the feeling it's going to be ready when it's ready, right? Don't put a date on it, otherwise you're going to rush. We get it. We're going to be here when you're ready for it. So for everyone, thanks so much for joining the live stream. We're going to wrap it up here. Don't want to take up too much of your Saturday. Go out, enjoy the cold Florida sunshine. It's pretty chilly here in Florida. We're excited that you joined us, and we'll see you next time.
Don't you know that you're a grown up?
Subscribe to GenXGrownUp. And what you think, and while you're there, a thumbs up would be great too. Please share this online wherever you hang out. Connect with GXG on social networks by clicking right here.
Basically, life sucks as a grown